Hello there, people who have access to the internet and who are currently using it to watch this video. My name is Pun Food, or just Pun if you prefer. And last time on Pikmin 4, we entered into the Kingdom of Beasts, nearing the end of our day. And we discovered rock Pikmin, which I love rock Pikmin. They're my favorites. And today it looks like we're going to be up against the Empress Bullblacks returning from Pikmin 2. I'm going to actually disband all, and because the Empress uses crushing type, like rolls over to attack, I'm just going to take a single... You know what? Actually, let's take... Let's take a singular two red Pikmin to see what's up here. So we have to defeat her to proceed. So let's work on that. New boss soundtrack. It sounds like they're incorporating some elements of the Plasm Wraith theme. Don't want to get squished. If I send in a rock Pikmin, the red one gets squished, but the rock is fine. Yeah! Let's actually fully enhance these guys with spicy sprays, considering we got a ton of them last time. They get huge energy boosts, and Ochi also gets spicy sprayable. I don't think it's gonna be weird. I don't think charging is the best strategy. I think we're best off just throwing the rock Pikmin. It feels like I don't know what to do against it. Like, other than the Pikmin 2 method, but it feels like it shakes them off far too fast. But I don't know how my damage output could be any better. So, maybe it's a case of we just want to charge? Yeah, I think we want to charge. Okay. But if Empress Bullblacks isn't the boss of this cave, then who is? I don't know. There we go. Finished it off. And let's have them. And tons of treasure. So, who's this gonna be? Checking their ID, I hope it's another... Delmo! He loves animals and they love him. A researcher at heart, his passion for other creatures is as genuine as a smile. I made a mess of that, but it doesn't matter. Animal enthusiast. How many civilians? I have no clue. Anyway. Gotta get these back to base. And how much is... the Empress Bullblacks worth? 20. That's better than the Poco value in Pikmin 2. And we got everything on this floor. And yeah, it looks like 6 floors total. I'm hoping to find more Pikmin in general, but more rock Pikmin specifically. Would be nice. Especially if we're gonna have to fight maybe the Emperor Bullblacks, or maybe a Bullbear. Will just be like, I don't know. It seems weird. But I'm glad that longer caves are in the game, and it's not just, I want to get more rock Pikmin because I saw a whip-tongue Bulborb. It looks like there's some basic Bulborbs there too. Okay. There's water there. It seems. But looks like we can I need to clear a path. Okay. Dang it. Well, at least it was red Pikmin. Rock Pikmin can grab it. Okay, Rock Pikmin can't, like, latch on. Can't really latch on, but, like, they can at least grab stuff, you know? Which is good. Let's get all the gold. What happened to the... Why are they all over there? What happened? Whatever. Okay, okay. Pile of nuggets. Okay. Still have good amount of Pikmin. Okay, that's how Ochi gets over there without having a swimming ability. Okay, then, or is that how, Ochi goes through here and comes up here, and that's how we lower the gates for other kinds of things. Let's hurry it along. Okay. So, bit nervous, but nope, 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 nope. Okay. It's walking toward me. I don't like that. Okay. Just gonna take our time. Whip-tongue Bulburbs. Their weakness, I hope their weakness is still just their eye. It doesn't appear to be the case. It seems like they've gotten rid of the whole eye thing, which I think is disappointing. But... Oh, and they lowered the carry amount. Some of the changes are interesting. Okay, now that I know the Whip-tongue Bulborb doesn't have the same eye weakness that made it incredibly easy last game, I'm a little bit scared of it. Also, we're gonna be hitting our 4,000, is that everything? Yeah, okay. Next sub-level. I hope we can find something. Some more rock Pikmin. I saw Candy Pop Buds. This looks Boss Arena-like. Is it? But that doesn't make much sense. It's Bullbear. Okay. Looking at the map. This way looks better. It doesn't seem like you can one-hit kill even dwarf Bullbears, which to me is a little scary. Okay. Underground, these guys just give a ton of raw material. We have better things to do with our time right now. Oh no! 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 It looks like traps are back. Oh. No, please. Why? Why are traps back? Who thought that was a good idea? Okay. Here's the deal. Ochi, you guys stay over there. And, I mean, it looks like, unless I want to... Still, hopefully they don't regen health. That's all I can hope for. I got it down a significant amount, so now all that's left to do is, like, ambush it once it goes around that corner, which it did. Oh, good thing I did, because... yeah. I love the new expressions for these guys. Okay. It doesn't look like they can revive, though. Which is at least good. But traps? No, traps aren't good. So... let's go get these guys. And let's... That was a bit scary. I don't think we lost particularly many Pikmin. Oh, there are rock Pikmin back here. Okay, that's nice. And they're already, you know, have flowers, so... another good sign. She has arrived. What am I looking at Pikmin-wise? Looks like we lost a few reds. So, but we're making good progress in the area overall. I'm a bit scared that these caves aren't level designed now. Now I worry that they're gonna be like actually I don't know. I'm just worried with like how everything's sort of being structured. But at least we're getting all the treasures and stuff, but I think next floor is gonna be the final floor, right? And we're just 5 away from the next thing. Okay. Well, got everything on this floor. Things gone silent, so could have had so many more rock Pikmins. My issue. But this should be the final floor. Hopefully there's not another boss. Please. Please. I do not want to fight something really bad. We still haven't seen the rock candy pop buds that they mentioned, but maybe that's like a... those look... No. This looks like the final... Oh, no. No! God, no. And it looks like there's 2 of them, too. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Oh, God. I don't see much other choice. And that guy can make the other guy appear. Just send all our red Pikmin at him. So red Pikmin were the way to go to this guy. Okay. That wasn't fun or fair. Alright. Oh, it's telling me about the 4,000, not the Emperor Bullblacks. The fact that the Emperor Bullblacks is on par with a regular enemy, that's kind of scary. Anyway, ID card. Francois, for years this scholar has been working to achieve his lifelong dream, reaching mutual understanding with plant life. Okay. Let's go get our Pikmin into flowers. As many of them as possible. Okay. God. That was horrible. Hopefully this is enough. Just don't go in the water, guys. You'll be fine. And this asks you to either bring the Scorch Guard or to time it pretty well. This is such an interesting callback. Like, not that they made it, but more so, like, how it was done. One thing I don't like is that Pikmin standing idle don't seem to want to help with transport anymore, unlike in other games. But at least that was the end. And we made it out with 13 rock Pikmin. It's less than I'd like. God. Is that everything? Okay. I just feel so... like, that was rough. It feels rough. I don't know if I was supposed to do that yet, because, like, it felt very intense. I wish it wasn't just the Dandori challenges that got rated. I wish it was also the caves that, like, got rated on a 5-star scale or something. Anyway, 2 rescues. 1,094 Sparklium, which includes Flaky Temptation, Memory Fragment, Ambiguous Goo, Anxious Sprout, Disc of Joyous Wisdom, Planetary Rubber Cutie, Sweet Stumble Knot, Chance Totem, Crew Cut Gourd, Cookie of Prosperity, Ancient Statue Head, Nuggets, Creatures. And we made 10 reds, 25 rocks, but we lost 13 and 12. Oh, God. I don't like that. Okay. I presume it's going to spit us out with only the 10 seconds left, but who knows? Who knows? This game seems like it's not going to pull punches. I think people were worried about it being easy, but I think they had no reason to be worried. I think part of my mistakes there were just not realizing how things had changed from Pikmin 3. Oh, yeah, only 3 Pikmin types. Gotcha. Okay. Yep. 10-second countdown. Don't forget to pluck them later. Avoid the nectar so it doesn't... Whatever. Yeah, we did a good chunk here, but I think I'm going back to the sun-speckled terrace tomorrow because, I think... Come on. Okay. Gonna have to pluck those another day. I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen now. But... I guess I'm nervous. Nervous more so about, like, what the game is, how difficult the game's gonna be. I'm also nervous because it's like, that, finishing up that cave took me like 21 minutes, and, now I have to figure out how to fill out the rest of the episode. But, I think an obvious thing is going through all this dialogue and stuff. But yeah. I don't want to go to the next area. I think I want to finish up Sun-Speckled Terrace and get that done. If we're going to restore the SS Shepherd's radar and expand our search area, we need you to go out and gather more sparklium. Okay. Energy replenishment complete. Now let's switch on the radar. Alright. New area unlocked. How many areas are going to be in this game? It's working! Yes! Once again, we've detected more SOS signals in an unexplored area. I'm glad to hear our search radius has increased. Let's not waste any more time. We need to get out there and find our missing rescue officers and Captain Olimar. Day 4. We made 8 rescues? Oh, we made 4 rescues, but the way they did that, I'm not sure I can agree with that presentation there. But we'll see. A lot of stuff to go over. We didn't complete a set yet, so luckily I don't have to review anything for now. We made a lot of sparklium. Main things are Sweet Soaked Bluebird, Sticky Jewel, Orbital Communication Sphere, Searing Acid Shock, and then I believe the rest of these are just from our cave. Yeah. Okay. I want to get a rock onion, because I need more rock Pikmin. By the way, Pun Food, if you press minus in open shortcut settings, you can assign different functions to blah blah blah. So, no story stuff? Rescue mission day 5. There's new stuff to do around the base, so let's see about that. Oh, okay. We opened up that area. Rescue command post was getting a bit crowded, so we started clearing a new area when we came upon something odd. A spaceship in despair. Huh. It's clearly missing its captain. They're probably out there somewhere in need of rescue. We'll do our best to find them. I almost forgot. We also found some raw materials while establishing the new area. Please put them to good use. Okay. I want to actually go look at this new area. And just see. My guess is that around the... I got stuck. My guess is that around the command post there's not much. But let's talk to everyone and see about their side quests. Hello. Such a pleasure to speak with you. I'm Francois, botany specialist and enthusiast. Are you a plant lover too? For years, I've been working on two-way communication between plants and, well, us. I think Pikmin might be the key. Okay? Kindness. That's why I love plants and Pikmin. They're kind. They listen when you talk and accept you, whoever you are. Who wouldn't want a friend like that? There'd be so much less sadness in the world if everyone could befriend a Pikmin. For the good of civilization, we must propagate more Pikmin. Help me with this task for a token of my thanks. Grow the Pikmin population. Okay. I want to check my missions. So, friend to all Pikmin, grow the Pikmin population. Collecting treasures. Investigate one area completely. Bloom a bunch of Pikmin flowers. Okay. ID stuff. These guys. Not really important. Captain's diary. The previous captain, my father, was the very definition of generous. When a rescue call came in, he'd zoom off without a moment's hesitation. Once the mission was complete, he'd refuse to accept payment from whoever he had rescued. He did this one mission after another, and now, due to his generosity, the rescue corps is pretty much broke. Okay. We've done it at last. We have flown to space. Out in this great limitless expanse, not a sound can be heard, and yet I can still clearly hear the pounding of my own heartbeat. Space, how it overflows with possibilities, there can be no doubt. This is one giant leap forward for our kind. Ed Shepard, 65th Captain. Bait and switch. If you have a bomb in your hand and giant, pull. So they just eat it instead of you. Okay. I wasn't sure that it would actually like do it like that, but okay. Rock Pikmin. Break crystal walls. Survive being stepped on, can't be pierced. Do they still have their increase in attack? I don't know. Source of energy. Battling creatures. I'll strike once they fall. Okay. Kingdom of Beasts. I beat that one. Anything else? No. Okay. Then any other important information aside from that? Okay. Picklopedia. I found a way to fill the rest of the episode. Because and I already got 25 species, so that's 20. Now I need to find 50. But for now, we got to go through all these. A miniature reflection of a mature Bulborb. When you see this little mimic stomping around on its stubby legs, you'll fall in love with the remarkably clever beastie. Such a skilled tiny trickster could mislead anyone. It's born to be adored. Albino Dwarf Bulborb. Among all the naturally charming Dwarf Bulborbs, this one might have the most attractive and well-balanced conformation. When night falls, the eyes of these fascinating creatures emit an intense glow. Whether to mesmerize prey or help it spot others of its kind, it's an intriguing adaptation. I could stare in those shining eyes forever. Bulborb. It has wide googly eyes on protruding stalks, a mouth meant to swallow prey in one large gulp, and a powerful red and white polka-dotted hindquarters. It's fierce, and yet it's somehow quite endearing. Be wary of getting lured in by its disarming mien, I think. Dwarf Orange Bulborb. An imposter posing as the offspring of an orange Bulborb. It resembles the orange Bulborb in every way, not just in the obvious shape, but even down to its sharp senses, alert to each sound and movement in its vicinity. What a lovable little impersonator. Orange Bulborb. If you approach it while it's sleeping, it will immediately wake up, leap to its feet, and peer around nervously. With such a finely tuned senses, it's no wonder this Bulborb can get a bit sleep-deprived, though its big bloodshot eyes look surprisingly cute. He just thinks everything looks cute. Gotta stay hydrated. This little darling is always with its beloved mother, but when it grows up, she'll drive it away. Though it may seem cruel, she helps it develop the confidence to survive on its own by forcing it to fend for itself. Such practical creatures could teach us a lot about learning to get by in the world. One glance and you'll never forget them as long as you live. Those unmistakable bold lips, a most distinctive feature the likes of which I've seen nowhere else in the universe. When I gaze upon them, I wonder if the lips serve double duty as a way to feel the world around it, since this cute cuddler has no fingers. Whip-tongued Bulborb. Its narrow snout houses an amazing prehensile tongue. It sets its sights and slurps up its target right up. The sweet little being uses this marvel of evolution with great skill. Any creature with a dexterous tongue like that is unlikely to ever go hungry. Bulborb larva. Toddling infant that anyone would love. With the body and delicate skin of a newborn, this cute little button is sensitive to all stimuli. Whatever you do around it must be done slowly, gently, and quietly. As adorable as this baby is, you might be tempted to embrace it, but don't. You could squish the fragile darling. Empress Bulblax. What is that name? Okay. The striking polka dots along that expansive hide provide the very image of royal splendor. While that regal presence, essential for queenly quality, might throw you off your guard, her grand, lumpy figure has more than just visual impact. When provoked, this charmer will roly-poly over and squash any threats. Approach with the utmost caution. Emperor Bulblax. It is broad, moss-covered flanks and a head like a desert, complete with big, drooping jowls and a small, googly eyes. This creature appears to be quite moody, but it does have a cooperative streak. The way this temperamental, bulbous giant cohabitates with others of its kind is quite surprising. You'll recognize it by its plump, bottle-shaped torso and round, bright red mouth. Have you ever seen such an adorable creature? But no matter how cute it seems, while observing the species, you had best remain behind it. Otherwise, you could end up in its path when it spits out a gout of flame and you get cooked right up. What's that? You think the different types of blowhogs all look the same? You need to look a bit closer. For example, this little fellow has light yellow eyes and an aquamarine body with turquoise lips and blue nails. It all comes together to create a unique appearance designed to give anyone the chills. Tusked blowhog, not the charging blowhog or whatever I thought it was. It doesn't even blow, though, so why is it a blowhog anyway? Setting its unwavering sights on its target, it makes a ferocious mad dash at full speed. Even if you hit it really hard, you won't slow down this bold beastie. It single-mindedly carries through its actions with an unwavering focus that inspires me to improve my own focus on my own tasks. Female sheargrub. This little one's primary food sources, secretions from amblordices like Pikmin. To fill the bellies of so many sheargrubs, there must be a healthy population of umblord creatures in this world. It's through sheargrubs like this that we get a glimpse of the hidden secrets of the planet. With powerful jaws, the male sheargrub can secure more food than the female, but it doesn't keep it all for itself. Right now, in the ground under our feet, mated sheargrub pairs are sharing food with each other. What a generous, snuggly grub. It may be small, but it's full of vim and vigor. It hovers in midair, then zips straight to its target. And once it has prey in its jaws, it locks on tight and won't let go. The shearwig, a cunning and fierce survivor, has a death grip on my heart and soul. This guy has problems. This guy has issues. It is both vibrant spring color and precise shape. This cunning crawler looks just like a leaf. It's the perfect camouflage. It only becomes an issue when the sometimes careless critter forgets to look for a hiding place with an abundance of other green leaves lying around. Then it becomes quite easy to spot. Yeah. Anode beetle. With this little darling around, outer space's power problems are solved. These generate enough energy to light up the night and help people live comfortably on the most ragingly hot or frigidly cold planets. It'll cost to feed them, but that's a minor detail. Interesting. Iridescent flint beetle. This scuttling little one is a good luck talisman you'd be happy to encounter if you're fortunate enough to come up upon one. Make a wish before it leaves. The way its iridescent carapace changes color depending on the angle you view it from is so distracting that I often forget to wish for something. Mitite. The cheeky mitite lays eggs inside of the eggs of other creatures to provide its offspring with an easy first meal. When they come wriggling and squiggling out, it's spine-chilling, but you can't blame the newly hatched larvae. After all, you might enjoy an egg or two yourself now and then. White spectralids. In the same way it stops on a petal when flitting around a garden full of flowers in bloom, it will alight without hesitation on things like a sleeping bulborb. What an audacious little daredevil. After flitting around all over the place, the wing beats of a little spectralid can cause a tornado on the other side of the world. Butterfly effect. Or, so some have said. What I wonder is how much influence did these charmers have on our being on this planet right now? Are spectralids the final boss? Creeping chrysanthemum! I do like the new look. Let's have a creeping chrysanthemum show, why don't we? We'll gather hand-raised creeping chrysanthemums and have a contest based on size, flower color, things like that. They're half animals, so maybe a behavior category too. Of course, how could the judges ever choose a winner? Each specimen is so beautiful in its own way. No, they aren't. They're creepy. Downy snagret. Not a burrowing snagret, but a downy Snavian family. They have one leg. The sight of this wee one boinging around and pecking at its food, all while skillfully balanced on its one leg, is truly awe-inspiring. If you get too close, it might feel vulnerable and give you a warning poke with its beak, or it might just turn to you for comfort. Interesting. Waddlequaff. Okay. Gourd feather. So it's not a blowhog. How it has waddlequaff makes me think of the waddlepus, which was an octopus-like thing, but it seems to be kind of like the hermit crawdads or crawdads, I don't know, in the way that like they take stuff back to their thing and you have to beat them to get it out of their, not the bread bugs. Whatever. It possesses a bottomless stomach and will swallow down anything and everything, unfortunate to end up in its path. It will even consume things larger than its own body without missing a step. The best part is its goofy little head that looks like just a fuzz-covered gourd. Scorch cake. In a way, it looks kind of like a tasty treat, but in actuality, this burning bivalve relative is a fierce hunter, squishing its prey with a fiery flourish. The beauty of its popping, crackling flames and the dynamic cartwheels it can perform in battle is a spectacle to behold. Pyroclasmic slooch. The mucus of the pyroclasmic slooch acts as a natural fire starter, but it also seems to serve as insulation from heat. Gazing into those flickering flames at night would be a great way to relax, and the ripple pattern going from top to bottom is so mesmerizing. Honeywisp. This cutie swarms through the air with a heavy-looking nectar egg dangling below its translucent body on its way back to its nest where its offspring await lunch. Nectar is a vital source of nutrition that most life on this planet depends on. Whether it's in the form of an egg yolk, sap, or honey, I leave up to your imagination. So I guess that confirms that nectar isn't like actual, what we would define as nectar, for humans and on Earth-wise, but more so like an energy source that permeates into most things. Interesting. Yellow Wallyhop. Don't think of it as unexciting. This critter's simplicity is quite refreshing. Should you raise one from a Walpole, you would certainly learn to adore it. The adults of the species can be a bit standoffish, though. Guess they finally decided to change the name in all localizations. Red Pikmin. So, they have Rubris, which is probably red. They're in the Pikmin family. These peppy little darlings are a vivid scarlet red. As you can tell by their appearance, these creatures are very passionate. In fact, they're such hotheads that they're immune to fire. Even their displays of affection are ardent. They'll beat their tiny fists on you in abundance of enthusiasm. So, this is Aribis. I don't know. Or AU. Is the AU supposed to be like gold? I don't know. Aribis. Look at the extraordinarily big pointy ears and the adorable yellow Pikmin. I doubt you can whisper a secret they won't hear. Try throwing one. They can easily retrieve objects for you from places you can't reach. Also, electricity doesn't faze them at all. They're shockingly useful little guys. Pikmande habissaxum. Where did I see habissaxum on another species before? I want to say it was in Pikmin 3, and it was probably a rock enemy. Anyway, rock Pikmin may be rugged and craggy in appearance, but their well-polished skin is cool and smooth to the touch. Those dark, shiny stone bodies are built for defense, and they're capable attackers too. And did you notice the stubby little legs? Aren't they the cutest? Capable attackers too. I really hope that means that they didn't take down their damage, but I don't know. It seems like they might have. I don't know. With the frigid air welling up endlessly from inside their icy bodies, they can freeze anything at all. If you throw enough of them in a pond, they'll freeze the surface solidly so you can walk right across it. They're just like little ice wizards. Habaglacius. Maybe that's implying, like, rocky texture, considering the other one had rock Pikmin had habissaxus. I don't know. I know Glacius is obviously, whatever. The majesty of nature, the mystery of life. I feel that these stale cliches can't fully express the extraordinary symbiotic relationship between the Pikmin and onions. Is there a connection here, or of an affectionate nature perhaps? There's so much we still don't know. Flarlick. Dice finely grate, saute in oil. I can barely stand the grumbling in my tummy right now. But when you see one of these shiver or twitch, you'll realize that it's a living thing and we must treat it with consideration as such. Pellet Posy. The pellet cradled in its petals changes colors like some form of chameleon, aligning to match the color of nearby Pikmin. It's almost as though it's inviting us to come harvest it to make more. Even though it appears to be just helping out, it's really just using us to spread its seeds. Interesting. Yeah, what's the relationship between the pellet posies and the Pikmin? Like, if it's spreading its seeds, does that mean Pikmin are pellet posy seeds? Interesting. And that brings us back to the top. Okay. But yeah. That's the entire Picklepedia so far. Anything else worth exploring here? I don't particularly think so. The rock Pikmin are positioned after ice Pikmin. Why is that? Is that like an order of discovery thing? I don't know. And we have 4 guys here, so I guess we can check out the lab. That's one more thing we can do. Next time! But for now, my name has been and will be tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. It always will be Pun Food. You know, I'm scared for how many creatures are going to be in this game, because it seems like almost all of them are returning from the past games, and that just has me worried that some unfortunate enemies from Pikmin 2 might be back. I'm also worried about the traps and dungeons, but guess we'll wait and see. Oh boy.